Okay, rested, got something to eat. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint. Using ambient light rejection technology gain, I'm using a Lightform 3D mapping setup for my little entertainment in here. So basically, I'm testing out my black screen paint. I'm gonna be doing the blue and some other screen paints that we developed to see how it reacts to the 3D projector. So I've been pushing around a lot of crazy ideas. I did a portrait screen, I did a plexiglass, and I did a curved surface. Now I'm doing a floating projection screen. So I had two United States Postal Service shipping boxes coated with the black technology and some fishing wire. And 3D mapped it to give it the appearance that the screen, as you can't see it because the wires are invisible, that is floating. But I'm having a ball. So I just figured out how to go in and randomly change the scenery without going back in and just remapping and scanning it over and over again. So now I can change it out at will. All right, so let me get behind here real quick and start playing around with some of the controls. So interesting over. Okay, hold on for a minute. Let me take my whatchamacallit screen right there. So now, like I said, I figured a way how I can change out the video randomly without going and rescanning it over and over and over again. Like I said, I'm learning it. Hello, how you doing? So I'm going to start probably when I get done this, I'm gonna go upstairs and start working on using my other ultra short throw projector to start projecting images downward. So like I said, I'm actually gonna build me a little mini pyramid, and I'm gonna actually put a sandstorm on top of it. That is gonna be coated with invisible technology. So I'm gonna actually start building screens this way for like special effects. So that'll be the next project. So I pretty much have scanned, I haven't scanned the screen yet, but I've scanned just a curved screen to see if that would work. That actually does work. I've done plexiglass. That definitely works. I can actually punch images still, which is pretty cool. That's our black technology painted on a box. That's our 12 painted onto a black cardboard box. I'm sorry, our 12 painted onto a black shipping box. So these are United States shipping boxes right here. And there is D12 technology that just painted it onto. And show you the distance where my projector is sitting. One person actually thought that I wasn't using scanning software. They thought that I was actually projecting. I was like, how in the heck are you going to project from this distance with this projector? This projector is a WXGA projector, widescreen. There's no way in the world. You would hit everything in the back of that room without the scanner. So it allows me to be able to pinpoint exactly where I want to put the image at. So this is being used for special effects for companies. So it's change out. But yes, black technology we're using. There is no old black 12. There's an 8. 8 would be the older version of it. It would be 8 would be 12 would be the upgrade of the 8. There is no older 12. Even the extreme black is a 15. So there is no, I don't know what you mean by another 12. It's only one 12. And that's one we're using now. Let's see, let's go to I'm going to go under my files. Now I'm grabbing videos from my file. So pretty much you can use what's in the library, or you can design your own files, which I just did a few minutes ago, and you can download your own stuff. So this is stuff that my own personal stuff that I wanted to download on there. I think I'm gonna scan an entire, I'm gonna do a whole area. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna scan this entire room and put it in the matrix. That's what I'm gonna do next. Put my entire room into the matrix. The matrix. All right, so let's go back into here. And let's go back into, grab me another file. All right. And I'm going to grab this file together. Now I'm going to go into, Let's put in a breakaway special effect. Let's see. Different designs that we'll use on here. So I'll show you what it looks like on my end. So this is all the equipment right here. Projector, the scanner, and that is the Lightform box that will allow you to be able to do everything you need from there. Hook your camera up to it. And here it is on my end. What I see on my end. It allows me to be to go in and change whatever I want on the screen. So I figured out that I don't have to go back in and rescan it every single time. All I would have to do is just basically just go in and just, unless I'm going to put something new in there to scan, but all I would have to do is basically just go over here. This is my library right there, and I can drag and drop what I want from my library, or I can use their library if I choose. So let me see, let's put this in there. I'm gonna have to do is open that up. Pretty easy to use, and just come over here and just hit insert. Unless I got the wrong file. Hold on for a minute. The wrong file. It's that one. All right. There we go. So that's what you'll see as I go over and I publish it. Let's see what I pulled up over there will pop up over here. Now, how large of a scan can I do? It depends on the projector. So whatever the projector hits, that's what comes up. That's what the camera scans. So if I pull my projector back around 30 feet, that would be enough to scan the whole side of my house easily. So with that, all the scanner has to do is just be able to see the side of my house, and it will actually scan an image right across the side of my house, which I'm actually thinking about doing a Chinese dragon. I'm actually looking for some clips for a Chinese dragon, something with some really cool anime, so I can have actually scale the side of my house. I think my neighbors might freak out a little bit. And at first I thought about using the flames, but that might be going a little too far. So I'm just going to use a giant Japanese dragon and have it go down the side of the house with it. Like I said, it's worth it. Technology's worth it. It's just a little buggy. That's basically about it from time to time. But once you learn how to navigate through some of it, it gets pretty easier. And the stuff you can use it with is freaking crazy. Now I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to paint one side of the screen white, one gray, and with the black technology, you just see the difference on basically what our technology puts back into this. So keep in mind, keep in mind because you never saw it, but and the research before I bought this, I was checking out people who actually were using it, and every last demonstration, you can check it out for yourself. It's called Lightform. A majority of every last demonstration, all those people were sitting in the dark. They could not use it in a fully lit environment because, again, like I said, they were projecting off white and gray surfaces, which already have a problem struggling in fully lit environments as it is. We're black technology, and like I said, when we design our stuff, when our screens are tested outside, so they're designed to take in a lot of ambient light. So it's good to know that this also too not only carries over to home theater, but also too for special effects. And this is going to come in handy, like I said, for stage performance and stuff like that, visual effects, because this technology can not only maintain a beautiful black contrast level, beautiful colors, but it can maintain its image in a fully lit environment. So like I said, it has other capabilities to it. So like I said, that's why I've been going around painting things around the house down in the shop to see exactly what I could actually project through. And I just found out that I can actually go right through plexiglass. With a plexiglass recoat, we can go right through it. So that's what I'm going to be using it for. Now later on, I'll be getting back into my other world of projection screen setups, because today I'm going to start working on the miniature gaming room upstairs. So everything's coming in now. I just ordered everything tonight. So everything will be here probably by the end of the week, and I'll start working on that room in there. I can't wait to get started in that area right there. Here's something interesting. All right, so let me see. Let's pull up another design. I'm going to go into their library and grab something. pop over into their library and grab something out of their library. Now see, that would be really hard to pull off if you're using a surface that was white or gray, because you couldn't pull off that black background. You'd have to be in the dark to do it. Now Monday, I think by Thursday, we should have the invisible coating done. Invisible coating is used for other things. But like I said, I have people, if you're going to be, some people have showroom cars they use for advertising, and that's all they're for, just advertising, that's all. And if I were to coat that entire car, like maybe like a red Porsche, if I coated that car with this black technology, it's going to alter the color of the car. And that's why we're developing the invisible form of the technology, because with the invisible, you could coat the entire car and you wouldn't change anything about it. But again, that's what I was talking about, that color coding. Because with that coding technology, we can actually read the projectors, we produce the reds, the blues, the greens, the contrast, all the beautiful levels, without altering or changing the surface of the structure it's being hit on. It's always, anytime you see me designing something, there's always a bigger picture to it. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to try, I want to try to see if I can build me a screen. I'm going to put a projector within a projector. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a projector, stack it on top of another projector, and I'm actually going to scan the border and animate the border, but then project the regular projector in the center. So that way I can have an animated border with my projection screen in the middle. That's what I want to try to do. See if that basically, it shouldn't disrupt. It shouldn't, anyway, it shouldn't disrupt, because the reason why I said it shouldn't disrupt one projector over another, because I've done demonstrations where I've had a projector going this way and a projector going this way, and they were both crossing into each other, and neither one of them disrupted the picture at all, period. Because it's light. It's light for them to basically disrupt each other, because it's light traveling through light. Now, the only way they would disrupt each other is that you had two projectors hitting on a screen at the same time. Then you got a double image that would disrupt the picture quality. But if you were to shoot a projector using the scanner and just scan the border, so your border is about that thick, so you can put the displays on it. So you would scan your border and then put another projector on top of that would actually project an image in the middle. As long as that border is actually only being hit by that projector and that's being hit here, you can run both projectors at the same time without one interfering another one. Yep. So I'm going to prove that theory. I'm going to build me a special screen. And if this works, that means I'm going to buy me another one of those, get me a smaller projector, probably about that size, because that's the venue projector over there. And I'm going to customize the screen for the PS5 that will have an actual, real, virtual border that I can change at will. Then that would be my ultimate screen. Now, I already have 135 stairs. So you're probably thinking, are you going to change that? No, I'm actually going to widen the border, which means it has a aluminum frame around it. So what I'm going to do is get a very heavy epoxy, one that's used for basically cementing cement together, cement bricks. And I'm going to actually put a wood trim over top the original aluminum frame, coat that with the black technology, and use that to project off of. Oh, boom. Brain's always functioning on another level. But I like the whole invisible strings. So you want to see how invisible the strings are? You can't see them, can you? You got to get a little closer. A little closer. Now you see them? That's fishing string. That's very, very fine fishing string. I was trying to tape it to the box. It kept pulling up and hitting the ground. So I had to actually, to get it to stay in, I had to tie it around a screw and put the screw in the box and put the tape over top of it so it wouldn't go anywhere. There we go. So that's how fine it is, so you can't even see it. But it gives the appearance that the screen is floating. Let's do one with a BIOS. bio. I'm going to do, I'm going to bio design to it. I'm going to their library. Let's grab this one. So we're going to get ourselves a box within a box. That's cool, huh? Looks like it's more depth inside the box. I am so tired. I'm going to go to sleep so bad, but I can't because I'm so wired right now. I'm so wired, I can't really sleep right now. Excuse me. Yeah, camera's in the way. That's pretty cool right there. No ripple effect. Let's see if I can do let's see, design. Let me go grab one of my designs. Okay, they have all four all of them up. Nope, that's out. This one. Let me sleep. Ooh. All right, we got the homegrown box. Let's scan an entire 235.1. I'm going to scan that and see if we can get it better. All right, let's scan that whole thing. Okay, so we'll scan all of that. I think what's going to be fun, I think I'm going to put a rear projection screen in the driveway, cover it up with some good bush, and then basically put the projector behind it and have some fun with it. I wish I could figure out a way how to get Wi-Fi projectors. I need a Wi-Fi projector. That's what I need. If we get a Wi-Fi projector, I can run a projector outside in an outer box, and I can change the image at will outside anytime I want. I can do it right from here because all this stuff is I can make it Wi-Fi. I got to start investing in looking at the outer boxes for hardware. That's what I need to start doing. I'll take us to the next level. All right, so back to scan. You know what I find interesting about this whole thing is that they don't usually use this technology on dark screens because it has a habit of not showing up on dark screens, which they talk about. Can't use it on a black screen. But this technology is not your everyday black screen. It has to be able to pull white level in order for the scanner to pick it up. That's why you're seeing that white and black flashing across the screen. It's scanning it. If it couldn't pick up a white level, you wouldn't see anything come up. Which is funny because if the screen was too dark, the scanner couldn't pick it up. All right. Use my magic wand. Okie doke. I'm putting some glitchy computer, what do you call it? Blah, 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 effects. So it's not the hardware. It's what I'm downloading to make it look a little glitchy. Is that cool or what? Let's change it to something that's pretty cool. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I want to. Where's my box at? I figure where's my boxes went to. I have a bunch of other boxes to play around with. Where? Just take this instead. Trying to figure out what I did with my other boxes. I had a bunch of these boxes I just already painted. Oh, my goodness. The other two are in the back. I forgot to turn the hovering screen. That's what I turned it into, the hovering screen. I'll just stay. I'm gonna have to get a piece of paper in there or something. That's what I stay. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna have to get something in here. I just want to stay put. Alright. All right, so I just thought about something. I got enough to put a piece of plexiglass right in there, which I should have did. My keystone's off too. I think next I'm gonna do a spear. Gotta go to Amazon and see where I can buy a spear from. We're going to do that theory with the projector within the projector. We're going to do that one. I'm going to build a smaller scale model of it. And we're going to try to do the projector within the projector. We're going to actually animate the frame. So and basically animate the frame and then show an image within the frame. And it should be fairly easy. All right, we're done. Be back real quick. All right, let's do some coloring. Here we go. Like I said, once you it didn't take long to learn. I think 2 to 3 days. Some of you probably would get it in one day. But like I said, I've never worked with any form of editing software, anything whatsoever. No experience whatsoever in that field, and this was pretty easy to learn. So what we'll do next is we'll take a piece of plexiglass, which I should have did the first time, but I wasn't really thinking on that level. Let's get a sheet of plexiglass. This is coated with our technology right here. Get it to fit in there. Actually, I want it to fit a little better. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. It doesn't make a difference. I gotta rescan it anyway. All right, we're a little off. It's rocking back a little bit too much, so I gotta put a piece of paper in there to give it better lock. I want to put a piece of plexiglass. I want to scan the plexiglass too. So I'm just going to need something in there just to keep it from rocking back and forth. It's got a bit of a rock to it. What if I do it? No, because I need that gap in there. I definitely need that gap in there. Just going to rescan it again. I want to put the plexiglass in it. I'm trying to figure out why it's so uneven. It's falling over so much. Just can't get it to work right. Okay, hold on a minute. All I just wanted to do is hold up. See if I can get something that I can tape the back of it to. Okay, I got an idea that'll work. It'll definitely stay. I want to get something heavy, put it behind it, and tape it to that. That's what I'm going to do. That'll work. That's not going anywhere. Okay, just gotta rescan it again, that's all. Plexiglass. I'll stick that right here. I'm gonna have to do a floor soon. I don't worry about that. Anything in there, I'm not worried about that. I can just scan around it. All right, so we'll do the plexiglass next. All right, and we'll get you guys out of the shot because they're right behind the scan. Okie dokie. All right. It'll be loading up in a few minutes. So what we're going to do is, everything is coated in the black technology 12, except for that plexiglass. That plexiglass is coated with an invisible technology that we make. So we're going to actually produce an image of all of this, and then we're going to produce an image on the plexiglass that will transfer to the other side. You ever seen the episode on Malcolm in the Middle where the father gets a wood chipper, and they just start throwing all kinds of crazy stuff in the wood chipper just to watch it get shredded? Well, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So next, we're gonna do a window screen. So that's a window screen that I made the techno screen. That screen is actually coded in our technology. So let's do that one next. Whew, I think something else to carry upstairs. So where are we at? We're still scanning. Yo, I got an amazing idea. We have to scan and splatter screen. That's next. Okay. The screen that has the paint splashed across it, we gotta scan that one next. I'm bringing that upstairs. Splatter screen. Oh, okay, we're done on that one. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and got my prayers in and started on this machine. I'm addicted to it. I love it so freaking much. I mean, yeah, it drives me crazy because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but my goodness, what I can incorporate my technology into, and then on top of that, that's not the tip of the iceberg. I'm going to be building technology around this. Oh man, this is just amazing. I love it. I'm glad it worked. All right, so I got a little bit out in the outline of that one, so I bring that back a little bit. So I'm hitting areas I'm not supposed to be hitting. So this all has to go out of here. All right, get out of there. I don't want all that popping up in the background. Let me get me clean. All right, get that background clean. Got the reds right there. All right. more. All right, I like this. This is perfect. This is good. Okay. I just want to trim this off a little bit on this far right here, a little bit. Three. Three should do it. Three. I should do it. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, so let me go in and let me surface. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with the grid, the whatchamacallit I had before, because I like how that came up. Let me go hit that part. Let me grab me a surface. I'm gonna grab that circuit board again. I like how that one triggered off. All right, so we'll do this one. Right? Okay, I'm gonna polish that. So we're gonna do the circuit board again. And then we'll go the opposite way to see how the plexiglass looks. I think I'm gonna paint me a whole bunch of those boxes, and I'm gonna call it digital Lego, because that's what I'm gonna be doing with. I'm gonna be building all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Just come down. There you go. There's our. We're doing 3D mapping through plexiglass coated with the invisible technology of 12. And no lamp glare whatsoever. That scanner cuts down on the lamp glare by a lot. So I'm gonna have to build me a bigger screen. I think the next one I'm gonna do is jet black. I'm gonna do a jet black front and rear projection screen. That'll be the next one. So now we're gonna be doing that one. Let's try something else. So let me show you something really quick. That's why I can't use gray on it. Because anything that comes up black on that surface is going to wash out automatically. These projectors that this scanner works the same way like any other projector. I mean, all you're doing is just scanning. It doesn't change the projector, alter projector in any way. It just gives the ability to be to scan and throw an object on it. That's all it does. Your projector is still going to react the same way if you hit it with a white screen or a gray screen. You're going to lose color, you're going to lose contrast. All that's going to be gone. That's why when you see the demonstrations, if you go look it up, you'll see everybody doing those demonstrations in the dark. They have no choice. I've seen somebody paint an entire room with gray paint. Gray paint in the entire room. And they 3D mapped the entire room. They had to do it in the dark. I could basically paint an entire room. I could do the entire room with the lights on. So imagine you got storefront. You want to put some cool advertising on your walls or your floors, ceilings, whatever. You can't use that in a fully lit environment because it's going to wash out and color's not going to pop. This is why I couldn't figure out why I had big companies coming in and buying this stuff up, because they were actually using it for this purpose. For advertising. So I can take my company logo right now and I can put images up here. I can turn my what's called a GIF generator they got. We can actually generate an object to a GIF. I can actually put my company logo up here over and over and over again. Free advertising. Let's go pull something else up. Since we got everything up here. Let's see. So I'm gonna hit go back into mine real quick. I'm gonna bring something else up. All right. Perfect example. Why you have to have black technology. Can't do that on a gray and white screen because the background's going to be black. It's not going to pull it. So if you were using this, and keep in mind, if you were using this for basically changing out the scenery for plays and stuff like that, I mean, you could pretty much 3D map your entire scenery to the back of any play or anything you're doing. But you couldn't do it if you had a white screen or a gray screen, because the problem you're going to have is that image is going to pop up regardless. I can do a whole entire star field. When we did it later on tonight, we're going to keep that up there. We're actually going to keep the longer screen up there because I need to move that out of the way. And we're going to do this with the lights out to show you. I mean, we've done this already. Like with the lights out doesn't make a difference. You're still not going to be able to pull up that contrast level. And I told you, contrast plays a role in everything, even 3D mapping. That's a floating screen. You didn't come a chance to see that yet. Yeah, now see, if my projector wasn't scanning, you would see all this in the background. This is what happens if you try to do it without the scanner. You just get the background. So that lighting up back there? I will change that again. Give you a better look at it. Corner designs. Let's go to other work. No, I'll show you. I had somebody who actually thought that I had the projector, the zoom in really, really, really small in order to do that. I was like, nope. Just doing it. Program is doing it. Now see how if I didn't have the software, if I had this program or the hardware, this is what I would get without scanning. So I'd get my walls, I would get part of the screen, I would get all this background, all this would be hit without the scanner. Now, we'll come in and we'll just scan that one little piece right there. scan that piece by itself. I always put down like floating projection screening. I had a whole bunch of other crazy stuff in there, but I figured I might as well since I'm in here now. I'll put a couple odds and ends in here for you to see. Now mind you, when all this is scanning, do not walk in front of the scanner. You're not going to get hurt or anything. You're just going to mess up your basic scan. Just don't walk in front of it. I don't think much smells. That's okay. What we got going on? Searching. No scanning. Let's say searching. All right. Cool. Almost there. All right, we're done. Okie doke. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've gotten a lot of practice. I've gotten to the point where I can get it pretty good. I haven't done a plant yet. Somebody's gonna actually scan plants, which I haven't done yet. I might scan my bushes. So up front, if I put my setup here, right there and put my projector there. I got hedges out there, so I'm thinking I'm gonna scan my bushes, see how they go. Because I've been doing all square optics. I haven't done anything with any kind of shape or form to it, like something really difficult. So I'm gonna see how hard it would be to basically scan my bushes. That'd be pretty cool. We do that tonight. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. Oh no, I can't do it. I gotta wait for trash tonight because I gotta pile the trash up there. And you don't want to see that. That's like we want you to scan the trash too. All right, so this is the hovering screen using fishing line to make it's floating. So area's getting kind of messy in here. Let's get all this stuff over here. Be curious about me scanning a curved screen. I got my hoodie on because I got to go feed my squirrels in a few minutes. I did it in one of the videos. I actually scanned the curved screen. So it came out really good. It went really good. So I'm happy with that. So let's try next a screen. I'll try to bring you guys back here for a minute. So we'll try scanning a screen, a window screen. That is painted with our technology. Yeah. I don't think this one's going anywhere. No. Okie doke. Let's see what happens with that. Now this would be interesting to see if it will scan it because it should. Because it is coated with that black technology, so an image should be able to pull up on it with no problem. I should just do the frame. I gotta do the screen anyway, but I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do a little circle in the middle, a circle in the middle, and I'm gonna do the frame around the frame. That's what I'm gonna do. I shouldn't have my hand around like that. What I'll do, I'll write a big K in the middle, and then we'll just do the frame. And then I should have brought this screen a little farther down, which I didn't, but that's just to see if it'll work. I think what I'm gonna do next, probably later in the day, I'm gonna scan the face of my sloth, my giant sloth. I'm gonna scan its face and probably put like a dragon's face on it. That'd be cool. Let me try that one too. Scan his face. I'm so tired. I'm gonna get some sleep right here. I wait for the birds there. Wait for the knife on that. Let's go to sleep. I'm so tired. I'm gonna stop getting up early in the morning. Relax. So if I'm not talking too much, I'm a bit tired. But that should be finished in a minute. Almost near progress. Almost there. Cool stuff. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm tired, man. I'm really freaking tired. All right, so let me go in and get this scanned, okay? Sorry about that. I'm tired. I gotta get some rest. All right, let's go in, and we already got the. If you want to come on my end, you want to see what I'm doing on my end. I'll bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, show you what I see on my end. All right, nice and close so you can see everything that's going on. All right, so let's see where we're going to color in. So we go in here, we hit the magic wand. We're not going to touch this. I don't need this. Actually, I want to get the border. But let me see if I do the border first. How far out then I have to be to get the border? I want to skip that screen, but I'm going to hit it anyway. Oh wait, that's not a part of it. I forgot. It scanned the screen, but then again, it scanned the screen. So it's going to be interesting because it scanned the screen, but the screen you can actually see right through it, and it transferred to the screen. I know it had to hit the other screen, but we'll see what happens. This is where the hard stuff comes. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done trimming. So I haven't done any trimming at all, period. So I'll do trimming the best way I can. I have to go back over. Don't worry. Let's see if we can bring this up just a little bit. We got 2. Let's see if we can get away with 3. If we bring it up by 3, get a better hit by 3. That's better. Much better. Best work. Yeah, I'm gonna nail that. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna go in and take that all together. So I'm not worried about that too much. Bring it down to around 2. Here's something interesting. Oh, no, I forgot to write my name in there. So that's something to write my name. Let's bring it to 3. Let's finish this right here. Anything you see in checkered, that is the window. Yeah, it's going to spread out. I should have removed that piece altogether, which I didn't do. That's what I should have did. I didn't do that, and that's basically interfering with me basically putting what I need to put down. Let me see if I can bring it to 1. If I can do an erase with 1. No, 1 second. I need to bring it up. Nope, I have to bring it with 2. Let's see if we can try with 2. Nope, it's gonna have to be 3. It's gotta be 3, and 3 is gonna be too much. All right, I'm gonna have to do it that way instead. I just want to scan both of them. Got a little bit of it. Let me see. No, it's bring it to 2. No, it's gonna cut right into it. So I don't have a choice there. I should have just moved that all together because I would have been able to get the whole little border around it. If I did that the right way, but I didn't do it. I should have never had that there to begin with. So let me see. If we try this at 1, let's see if I can just get a little bit at 1. It's a little tedious, but it's working. All right, so that's not bad. Just want to get rid of this little area here, and that there. And if I can get over that one. I know I'm pushing it. Trying to see exactly how much I can get away with. All right, so that's not bad. Bit of a pain in the neck though. It's not bad. Now I'll go back over here and do a little touch-ups. Right there and there. All right, and then what we'll do is we're gonna go into my brush right here. And I'm just gonna put a big K here. Just make that a little bit wider. Put some gusto into it. Yeah, big K right there in the middle. There we go. Now we'll go in the surface. We got some of it on there, but I'm not worried about that. And let's put a flame in there. Let's flame it up. Flame it up. Put some fire in there. See what happens. That's pretty much what we're gonna get. Let me see. So we can get the frame. It's the screen would be a problem. Let's go on the other side and see what happens. If we got anything that's going on that side. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, that's weird. All right, well, I'm not going to try that one again. All right, let's try this one over here. Let's try the splatter screen. Trial and error. All right. Ugh. All right, we're just going to do the whole screen in this one. This should be pretty easy. There's no work to it at all, period. So let's go over to doing the splatter screen. So which surface is better for doing 3D projection? I'll have to do the whole area. I do want to cover most of that screen. scan go. Gee whiz. It's the most quiet I've ever seen this guy in my entire life. Yep. That's because I'm tired. I'm going to sleep right now. I want to see this right here myself. I want to see what this looks like. I need to do a ball. I need a ball. I need to go online and buy a giant beach ball. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a giant beach ball, I'm going to inflate it, get some paper mache on it, coat it all black, put a post on it, and stick it in the middle of the floor and make it turn into the sun. That should be something I should do. Okay, we're already up? Done? Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh, that didn't go too well. I don't want that all that red in there. Too much. Alright. Is that 14? Oh, it's too much. Alright, that's better. 14 at 9. Bring it down to 4. All right. Send the odds and ends out of the way. Get that done. More trace. And we're done. All right, cool. All right. Let's go into finish. And let's go into my start from here. Whew, mama. Mama see, mama see. All right, let's publish. So now we're going to publish, and we'll see what happens. So the entire thing was scanned, the whole white screen was scanned, the splatter was scanned. Let's see how it reacts. There you go. Told you. Doesn't make a difference. If you're using scanning software or hardware, whatever, you're doing 3D mapping, whatever you're using, you have to have contrast levels. You have to. And that's what I was saying. You have people out there telling you that you don't have to have a black screen. Black screens are not necessary. Oh, heck yes, they are. This is a $924 piece of equipment, and it can't even show up on a white screen. So in order for me to display that, I'm going to have to be in the dark in order to do it. And there's no way in the world you're going to be using this in any form of apartment stores or showcase or art galleries. It's not going to work. That's why. And then keep in mind that a few people ask me an email to my, well, what if I just paint the whole thing in black paint? Knock yourself out. You know what's going to happen, because our screen, we proved that. Our technology against a black paint, black spray paint, black material, we pull a high white level. That's why the colors come out natural. I gotta put this on their form site right now. I'm gonna save this file. I got all data played to the screen. And mind, the projector I'm using, like I said, it's a 4300 lumen projector. It's a Sony 1920 by 1200. It's full 1080p. It is not going to show up on that screen. Now imagine the projector they had two versions of this. They had the one you can actually turn your projector into a scanner. And then the other projector they had that has everything built in, all of it, is 1000 lumens. Can you imagine what that looks like on a white? Oh man, I don't even think about that crap. I don't even think about it. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference. Scan that whole entire thing, not projecting, scanning it, and it won't come up on a white screen or gray screen. Yeah, somebody trying to convince you all this time that black screen was not the way to go. That you wanted to go with a light gray mix. No, you do not. You will not be able to pull anything up on it. You'll get the white levels. They're going to pop. Probably going to fall off. You get the white levels. They're going to pop. That's going to happen. But as for blue, greens, all that we proved did already, it's not going to pop. Got to be in the dark to display that screen. And this technology right here is used for advertising. They use for advertising. They use for commercial property. And then in commercial, in windows and everything else, that's going to actually hit that screen. Ain't no point in spending the money for this if you can't get it to show up. Oh, man. I got to go feed my animals. They're probably wondering, where's the food? And look, I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my end. It's why a person having a white screen or gray screen can be fooled. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my end. This is what it looks like on my end when I do the scan. The scan right there is showing me what it's gonna look like. Not that. This is what it's showing me what it's gonna look like. So if you got this and you got this big white screen or gray screen, and you're thinking this is how it's gonna look. It's not gonna look like that. Because at the end of the day, it's still a projector, and at the end of the day, it's going to react the exact same way. If you hit it with a white screen or gray screen, it's going to react the same way. Contrast levels are going to fail, color's not going to pop, screen's going to wash out when you put it in a fully lit environment. And that's why all those people who are doing those demonstrations over there are doing the demonstrations in the dark, because the screen won't pull up. Even the guy said, who was reviewing the product, he said it's best used in the dark, because it can't get the image to pull. So we'll go to another one real quick. Now we're going to pull the lightning storm. Come over here and hit my preview. So this is what you're seeing on your end. All right? That's not what you're going to get. Nothing wrong with the software. It's the screen. Like I said, everything relies on the screen. Without the screen, just, man, that's it. Your projector, everything relies on the screen. Whether it's going to be the produced image, you can have the best scanner in the world. It doesn't make a difference. It's not going to pull up. You can have 50,000 to 1 contrast. It's not going to pull up. If your screen can't pull it up, you're not going to see it. Yeah, say any more? Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna go feed my animals, and I am going to go. I went to sleep the last time, got back. I guess I'm so tired. I'm still tired. I got to get some rest. I just really got to sit down and just rest. Stop thinking about work and put away this, because I can't stop playing with this. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna do that, my brain doesn't shut off now. I'm always thinking about something to scan, like let's scan this, let's paint this with this, and let's paint this with that, and let's turn this into that. And now, right now, I'm itching. I got the gaming room to finish off right now. I'm gonna work on that, and I want to basically set up the other projector for the scanner so I can start scanning downward, which would be cool, because then I can start manipulating the floor. So it's like, man, but my brain has to shut down. I'm so tired. I can't even eat. I'm so tired. I gotta get some rest. But yeah, it just gives you an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Like I said, we've done 720p's next to 1080p Christie's. Actually, we did a 1080p Christie next to a SVGA projector. You couldn't tell one from the other. It all falls on the screen. Gray screens and white screens. Now keep in mind, when I say gray screens are obsolete, but then people say, well, Ken, you got a gray screen. Yeah, I have a gray screen, but my gray screen did demonstrations that other gray screens don't do. I mean, they're not taking their screens outside and hitting them with 1,000 lumen projectors. They're not trying to do any form of contrast demonstrations. On my gray screen, when I was displaying it, I did nothing but contrast demonstrations on that screen. There was no point in me doing a demonstration on white levels and high colors. It's gray. It's going to be able to do that regardless. The point I need to show on that screen that it can pull contrast. And if you go back and check the demonstrations on the black silver, that's what I said in the video. It's no point in me doing bright colors if I know the screen's going to be able to do it. I want to do something that the screen is not supposed to be doing. That's why I was displaying dark colors. And not only that, I did the demonstrations against other high performance gray screens, not basing my technology off a white surface. So yeah, when it comes to our gray screens, they are beyond other gray screens. You know, test, basically back up everything that we do. So from there, I'm going to get some rest. So like I said, you know, that's it. My brain's shutting down. That's it. I think I just heard do 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 do. I'm done. All right. Thank you all. You have a wonderful day, and God bless.